The importance of self-awareness for teacher identity. We've looked at the Johari window, and we've now come to understand the importance of the open area in this particular model. And what we want to think about as reflective practitioners is how we can use this model to help ourselves develop as teachers. And it therefore is essentially about increasing the size of the open area to improve understanding about ourselves, for ourselves, and also about ourselves in relation to other people. So using the Johari window then is this process of increasing the open area. The process of enlarging that area is really about more self-disclosure. Simply put, this is being much more open-minded about our thoughts and feelings and our goals for education, and therefore becoming much more aware ourselves of these things, and also then making sure that other people know these things about us as well. We can do this by sharing what we learn with our colleagues, and also taking time, making effort to disclose experiences and feelings, concerns and problems with others. And the other thing which will widen the open area will be feedback from colleagues on what we disclose and what we discover. This will shift the boundaries of the open area, and thus reducing the size of the blind area and the hidden area, as well as the unknown area. So we can see how we can use the model through feedback and through disclosure and discovery to help us develop our professional identity. And it's important, most important, to remember that a key to widening the open area is feedback from colleagues. This feedback helps us learn things about ourselves in relation to the work that we do, and helps us see ourselves in a new professional light. This is important for professional growth for the reflective practitioner. And self-assessment, therefore, in terms of widening the open area, is an important part, an integral part of the teacher's professional growth, because it encourages you as a teacher to identify your strengths and to be honest with yourself about weaknesses, and to get support, guidance, feedback from others in terms of developing both those strengths and those weaknesses. And therefore, the Johari window as a model for self-evaluation actually helps prepare you for things like professional discussions and for improvement opportunities, whether those are in school or whether those are in part of your study. It can also be very productive in terms of helping you develop collaborative relationships with colleagues. Collaborative relationships are very important for professional growth, but they are also very important in terms of team building and team working. So the objectives of using something like the Johari window are really ultimately about helping you develop a greater sense of satisfaction with your role as a teacher, which ultimately leads to excellence in education.